All right, what's up? And thank you for tuning in for another edition of Flash Rock Live. Tonight I got a band all the way from San Diego, California, probably the hardest working band in the history of anything as far as anyone. Ladies and gentlemen, FUZZ HUZZI.
Destroyed what's left, and now we don't have nowhere to go. We live in battle, terror, nature and man, and the politician. Nature and man. Divided. Can you hear the trees screaming? To suffer, the ones that lost it dead, the ones that paid it dead, the ones that spit it in, it's no room to suffer. The ones that lost it dead, the ones that paid it dead, the ones that paid it in, it's no room to suffer. The ones that lost it dead, the ones that paid it dead, the ones that paid it in, it's no room to suffer. Here's Satan laughing in our face. He divided our world with our own religions. Man killing man in the name of their God. Satan is smiling, he's done his job. A new world order has begun. He's taking every soul, one by one, with all his lies, his greed, his misery, to a lake of fire, and eternity. The ones that sin anymore, the ones that set the skull, the ones that spit it in, there's no room to suffer. The ones that lost it dead, the ones that spit it wet, the ones that spit it in, there's no room to suffer. There's only one way to set your spirit free.
Look for relief from inside of a window. You want relief from the stories of your ego. The play that got my mental health is a concern. The Lord simply replies, what you give is your return. There's more relief from inside of a window. You want relief from the stories of your ego. The play that got my mental health is a concern. The Lord simply replies, what you give is your return.
The streets of Hollywood, they're beneath my skin, living a dirty life. All my pain is in Hollywood. Sometimes I just wish this pain would go away. Wanna dance with the stars, get drunk in this bar. Wanna see my band going that far. Wanna live another day on the Studio Boulevard. I'll become Hollywood, Hollywood. Call my friend on the telephone. He said I should go back to Chicago. Calls and find myself running in this song. This one can it go? Wanna dance with the stars, get drunk in the sky. Wanna see my band go on that far. Wanna live another day on the Studio Boulevard. I'll become Hollywood, Hollywood. Will I live another day on this dirty boulevard? Can't believe I'm so plastic. I'm so sick of all of this. There has to be another way. Still searching for a dream that has no name. How plastic I've become. I've become Hollywood. Wanna dance with the stars, get drunk in the spot. Wanna see my band going that far. Wanna live another day on the Studio Boulevard. I'll become Hollywood,
All right, what's up? Welcome, Flash Rockers, to yet another edition of Flash Rock Live. I'm here with FUZZ HUZZI. What's up, fellas?
Hey.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us, man.
This guy right here
Thanks for having us.
is a party animal. Party animal. My first experience with this particular band was when I did some judging for a Battle of the Bands by Revolutionary Entertainment. And I actually got a chance to see you guys in person. The lineup has changed. And the reason why I remember you guys is because of this crazy guy right here. He's a lunatic. I thought something was seriously wrong with you, man. But and then I talked to
There is.
no, well, you know. But then it turns out you're the sweetest guy, dude. And I saw you there, right? And the lineup has changed since then. What's the story behind that?
Well, you know, our rhythm section quit and on Father's Day of last year, and we were on tour finishing it up with another drummer. Great guy from Von Zealous, and I was in Ventura at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I called this guy Pete up because I remembered him giving me a number, and I knew he gave lessons.
So it was kind of weird. Well, just to interject with that.
Yeah.
I was at the battle too, but I wasn't playing with these guys. I was stage managing.
Yeah, I remember that.
The band, and that's how we know each other.
Yeah, that's nuts, right?
Yeah,
and here you go.
right.
Here you guys are, like now.
Small music world.
Yeah, very much so. And then
so that's how I got Alan's number, and he got my number. Was at that when I was stage managing the bands.
No shit.
And he just kept it. And go ahead, continue.
So about 6 months, I called him up, and I was thinking, he might have a student or something that would like to tour and go hardcore, and I was like, we're looking for a hardcore road dog, one that can play to a click, one that can record and tour, and it's 9 o'clock in the morning. This poor guy goes, well, what about me? I almost choked. And we drove up to pick him up, and what did you say to us when we were in the car, Pete? When we picked you up, we haven't even heard him play. To go on the mini tour.
Yeah, because we had to finish 3 or 4 dates, right?
Yeah.
So they picked me up in Long Beach. They're living in Imperial Beach down near San Diego, and I'm in Long Beach. So they come up to pick me up. And we throw my drums in the car and everything, and I get in, and they hadn't heard me play. They just talked to me on the phone. I get in the truck, and I'm like, man, I could really suck. And you wouldn't know. Until we get to the gig, basically,
Nice. So, I mean, that's how you judge somebody by their character and their gig. If they're playing like a nice little Pearl set or something, then they get down, you know what I mean? What about this crazy beast right here, man? Where'd you guys find this guy?
Well, we've all known Ivan since back in the day, like when I was in high school, and Alan, when I had first met Alan, he would come around and help us out and just help us. He was just a road dog, man, and funny story, our last bass player that joined, he was a step from getting that spot. At the time, he was just a little bit too young. Oh. So we couldn't pick him up.
We
yet.
get him young,
Yeah.
We throw him in the van.
He was a little too young to be picking off yet. And what do you call it? Same situation when those cats left last Father's Day. He called up Ivan when we were in Arizona.
And this is how it went down. It's like late at night, 9 o'clock at night. And I call him up, and then he goes, like he just woke up, he's like, hello? I go, Ivan, is this Ivan English? He goes,
I haven't talked to you in 3 years. What's up?
He goes, uh-huh. And I go, hey, man, it looks like we just lost our rhythm section. Do you want to join the band? And silence. And I'm like, is it a yes or no? He goes, yeah, everything, yeah. When you get back, we'll, I'll give you a call. Click. and I'm thinking, this does not look good. It doesn't sound good. It doesn't, and that's how he is. He's very quiet. He hasn't
said anything since he's been here.
Yeah. So we threw him into the room, and he's bouncing off the walls, and we're trying to say, "Hey, Ivan, Ivan." He's very energetic. He's I call it an old soul. He's always thinking. He's always thinking before he speaks, and it's enjoyable to have somebody as talented as Ivan in our band. And I met him when, you were 14?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, he said a word. What else do you want to say?
I was going over there every day because he was running the sports park and recording studio. And it was a great place for me to get away from back then because I lived in an interesting place. And yeah, it was, since I could get away, it was where I'd end up spending like 5 days a week.
Nice.
Getting known, wanting to be in the band back then, but like, I was 14 years old. I can't go to get on the road and
well, it
drop
worked out.
everything. Yeah.
It worked out later, dude. That's pretty awesome. Now, you mentioned earlier about needing hardcore road dogs, and that's exactly what you need, especially in this band, because you guys tour like crazy. Now, I know you guys are on this massive tour now. You guys are doing 100-day in 14 weeks. Tell me a little bit about that.
I'll let him. He booked most of the tour, so I'll let him talk about
What's
it.
the tour called, Alan?
Play with Purpose tour.
That's right.
I put us in everything because I'm the singer, so everything is
He's got to fit it in there to be with the timing of the music and stuff. No, but we've been touring basically for the last year and a half, 2 years actually, 3 years solid, and we toured throughout all last year. And this Play with Purpose tour is our most recent trip up, and to me at least, and I think for most of the band, the Play with Purpose comes into play with we're not just out playing to get our rocks off. We are, but it has a lot to do with sacrificing and really trying to come into the next level as individuals. I think and trying to become a healthy unit and a healthy family without killing each other.
There you go.
And
You
for
know-
me, I think that really helps you grow as an individual.
I think the road brings out the good and the ugly, and if you can get past the ugly and make it good, I think you can be a band that lasts like the Rolling Stones, or like, you know, members that. The one thing that touched my heart is I was watching when Stevie Ray Vaughan died, and they were interviewing the bass player, and the bass player said he went to his room because he couldn't believe that he was gone. And I get all choked up, you know, I'm watching, and he goes, he went to the room and he wasn't there, and the pillows weren't torn down. He said, I should have been with him.
Wow.
I should have been with my road dog. And that's the kind of band I've always wanted to be in. I wanted to be in a band where there is going to be good days, there's going to be bad days, but like all in all, like a gang, you know?
Yeah.
And Bono said it best, you know, he said, being in a band is like being in a street gang. You're supposed to grow out of it.
That's nuts, dude. You guys are all heart, man. All heart. You guys bring it to the table when it comes to performing live. I highly recommend that you guys check them out on their tour. Check them out on MySpace. Now, I'm not sure how
iTunes, MySpace, FUZZ HUZZI, FUZZHUZZI. Sorry for interrupting, man. I had to put that plug in. King's Ransom Records.
Yeah.
Check it out. Look for the new album this year. Coming out on King's Ransom Records.
There it is right there.
San Diego,
FUZZ HUZZI.
California.
FUZZ HUZZI, everybody. Thanks, guys. You guys tore it up. Dude. Thank you so much. You guys did it. Sorry, handshake there, man.
Sensation just took me to another realm. It wasn't here. It wasn't on this earth. I went somewhere else. And it was just total peace and joy.